Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to talk about something that is so fundamental to our peace, our success, and our happiness, our focus. I want you to think of your mind not just as a space inside your head, but as a sacred garden. It's a place of creation, a place of immense potential. Every single thought that you allow to enter this garden is like a seed. Some seeds grow into beautiful, vibrant flowers of joy, abundance, and love. Others grow into thorny weeds of doubt, fear, and limitation. Your attention, the conscious direction of your energy, is the water. What you choose to water is what will ultimately grow and flourish in your life. So the question I want to pose to you today is this: are you consciously tending to your garden? Or are you letting the winds of the world, the news, social media, the opinions of others, scatter random seeds into your sacred space? Too often we give our attention away freely without realizing its power. We water the seeds of worry, we nurture the roots of past hurts, and we wonder why our reality feels so overgrown with things we don't want. It's time to become the master gardener of your own mind. It's time to be intentional, to be selective, and to guard your focus as the precious, life-giving resource that it is. In this video, I'm going to share 7 powerful, practical steps that have helped me transform my own mental garden. These aren't just theories, they are daily practices that will help you build a fortress around your mind, ensuring that only the thoughts, beliefs, and energies that align with your highest vision are allowed to take root and grow. We're going to learn how to filter our thoughts, how to consciously plant the seeds of our desires, and how to protect our energy from negativity. So get comfortable, take a deep breath, and let's begin this journey of cultivating the beautiful life you are truly meant to experience. The first and most crucial step in guarding your mind is to become a gatekeeper. Imagine there's a velvet rope at the entrance of your mind, and you are the one who decides what gets in. Not every thought, every piece of news, or every opinion deserves a VIP pass to your inner world. Most of what we encounter throughout the day is just noise, distractions designed to pull our focus away from our purpose. The practice here is to consciously pause and filter everything that comes your way. When a worry pops into your head, or you read a negative headline, or someone shares a piece of gossip, you must ask yourself one simple, powerful question. Does this help me focus on what I want or what I fear? If the answer is that it feeds your fear, your doubt, or your anxiety, then you must learn to mentally label it and let it go. You can say to yourself, silently but firmly, "Not mine." This isn't about denial or ignoring reality, it's about refusing to internalize energy that does not serve your growth. You are acknowledging its presence without giving it permission to take root in your sacred garden. Think of it like sorting mail. You see the junk mail, you recognize it for what it is, and you place it directly into the recycling bin without even opening it. You are choosing not to give it your precious time and energy. This simple act of filtering is the foundation of mental sovereignty. Once you've started filtering out the unwanted noise, the next step is to consciously plant the seeds of what you do want. One of the most effective ways to do this is through the simple, ancient practice of writing. Every morning, before the world has a chance to impose its agenda on you, take a few moments with a journal. Write down your intentions for the day, not as a to-do list, but as declarations of the reality you are creating. Write in the present tense, as if it's already happening. For example, instead of "I want to be confident," write "I am confident" and express myself with ease. This act primes your subconscious mind to look for opportunities and act in ways that align with that reality. Then just before you go to sleep, repeat the practice. This is your time to connect with your deeper desires and your long-term vision. Write down what you are grateful for from the day, and then write down the goals and dreams you are manifesting into your life. By bookending your day with this intentional focus, you are training your mind, both conscious and subconscious, to work in your favor. You are turning your attention, your water, toward the seeds of your desires, nurturing them while you are awake, and allowing them to grow in the fertile ground of your mind while you sleep. It's a powerful way to steer your life from a place of intention rather than reaction. Life will inevitably present us with challenges. There will be setbacks, moments of doubt, and situations that seem to contradict the very reality we are trying to create. This is where our mental fortitude is truly tested. When faced with a challenge, a rejection, a financial worry, an unexpected obstacle, the temptation is to see it as a sign that we should give up. But a master gardener knows that sometimes pruning is necessary for growth. The key is to reframe these moments. Instead of seeing a setback as a failure, you must learn to see it as a setup for something even greater. When something doesn't go your way, I want you to pause, take a breath, and declare this powerful reframe, either out loud or to yourself. This is a setup for something greater. I do not accept this as my final reality. This statement is an act of reclaiming your power. It shifts you from being a victim of your circumstances to being the author of your story. You are telling the universe, and more importantly, telling yourself, that you have the authority to interpret your reality. This isn't about toxic positivity, it's about strategic redirection. You are redirecting your focus away from the problem and onto the possibility that this challenge is actually clearing the path for a better outcome you couldn't have foreseen. So we've talked about filtering out the negative, but honestly, it's just as important to actively flood your environment with the positive. The content you consume, the books you read, the podcasts you listen to, the social media accounts you follow, the shows you watch, is basically the food for your mind. If you are constantly feeding your mind with stories of struggle, drama, and lack, you are, in a way, nourishing the weeds in your garden. To cultivate a beautiful life, you really have to consciously choose to consume content that mirrors the future you want to create. It's time for, well, a digital and mental declutter. Go through your feeds, your subscriptions, and your watch lists. Unfollow anything or anyone that consistently makes you feel drained, envious, or anxious. And then actively seek out and surround yourself with content that uplifts, inspires, and educates you. Follow creators who are living the kind of life you aspire to. Listen to podcasts that expand your mind and teach you new skills. Read books that reinforce the beliefs you want to embody. When you immerse yourself in an environment of positivity and possibility, your own energy honestly begins to resonate at that higher frequency. You start to believe that what you desire is not just possible, but inevitable. Your mind doesn't always know the difference between a vividly imagined experience and a real one. This is honestly such a powerful tool we can use to our advantage through the practice of visualization. And you know, this isn't just wishful thinking. It's actually a mental rehearsal for your future success. Every single day, I want you to set aside just 3 to 5 minutes. That's all it takes. To close your eyes and step into the life you are creating. Don't just think about it, really experience it with all of your senses. What does it look like? Who are you with? What are you doing? What sounds do you hear? The most important part of this practice is to let the emotions rise. Feel the joy, the gratitude, the peace, the confidence of having already achieved your desires. Feel it in your body as if it is your reality right now. This emotional signature is what sends a powerful signal to the universe. It's the magnetic charge that begins to draw the people, resources, and opportunities you need into your life. By practicing this daily, you are building the neural pathways in your brain for this new reality, making it a familiar and comfortable state of being. You are closing the gap between where you are and where you want to be, one feeling at a time. Our interactions with others are a major source of the energy and information that enters our mental space. How often do you find yourself pulled into conversations centered around complaining, gossip, fear, or lack? We might participate out of habit or a desire to fit in, but every moment spent in these conversations is like pouring fertilizer on the weeds in our garden. It reinforces a reality we are actively trying to move away from. One of the bravest and most self-loving things you can do is to learn to say no to these conversations. This doesn't have to be confrontational or rude. It can be a gentle and graceful redirection. If a conversation turns to complaining about work, you can gently shift it by saying, "It can be challenging." On a positive note, what's one thing you're looking forward to this week? If friends are gossiping, you can either change the subject or simply excuse yourself from the conversation by saying you need to make a call or use the restroom. You are protecting your peace. You have the right to remove yourself from any situation that drains your energy and pulls your focus back to what you don't want. Your energy is a precious currency. Spend it wisely. The final tool I want to share with you is like creating a personal suit of mental armor. It's a power statement, a mantra that you can use to instantly deflect negativity and realign your focus when you feel it start to drift. This is for those moments when a stray thought of doubt creeps in, or when someone's negative comment catches you off guard. It's your go-to defense mechanism that immediately reminds you of your power and your purpose. It reinforces the boundary you've set around your sacred mental space. A powerful statement you can adopt and make your own is this: "That's not my truth. I'm focused on the life I'm building, and it's unfolding right now." Say this to yourself whenever you encounter an idea, a thought, or a belief that contradicts your vision. "That's not my truth" is a firm but gentle rejection of the unwanted seed. "I'm focused on the life I'm building" immediately redirects your attention to your desired outcome. And the final part, "and it's unfolding right now," infuses your present moment with faith and possibility. Write it down, memorize it, and have it ready. It is your shield, your sword, and your compass, all in one powerful sentence. So there we have it, 7 ways to guard your mind and consciously cultivate the life you truly desire. Remember, this is not a one-time fix. It is a daily practice, a commitment to becoming the master gardener of your soul. Your mind truly is a magnet. It is constantly attracting the energetic equivalent of your most dominant thoughts and feelings. By implementing these practices, you are intentionally changing your magnetic frequency. You are choosing to tune into the station of abundance, joy, and purpose. And by doing so, you begin to attract experiences that resonate with that beautiful frequency. Understand that this is your creative power. Where your focus goes, your energy flows. This is one of the most profound truths of our existence. Your attention is the currency of your reality. Are you spending it on worry, or are you investing it in your dreams? Where your energy flows, your outcomes grow. The seeds you water every single day with your focus, your thoughts, and your emotions are the ones that will bear fruit in your life. Don't underestimate the power of a single thought, a 5-minute visualization, or a conscious choice to shift a conversation. These small, consistent actions compound over time, creating massive, beautiful change. I want to leave you with this final thought. You are the sole creator of your inner world, and your inner world is what creates your outer reality. Guard it with love, tend to it with intention, and watch as the garden of your life begins to blossom in the most magnificent ways. You have the power, you have the tools, and it all begins with the simple, sacred choice of where you place your focus. Thank you so much for sharing this space with me today. If this resonated with you, please share in the comments which of these practices you're most excited to try. I love you all. For more inspiring and uplifting content, visit flocksbrand.com and follow us.